What's up YouTube, this is Dragon and this is another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So let's get to the battle at hand. Now looking at this team, it was a bit hard to make a decision because I actually kind of have a bit of regret at my decision because it looks like Blissey would be extremely well. Blissey will go extremely well with this team, but instead I'm going to choose my Ferrothorn first because I feel Ferrothorn would be good for this Pokemon right here. I didn't want to choose any of my Dragon types because I knew this Pokemon does have Ice Shards and that could be a problem. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay out some Stealth Rocks because I am worried about that Fire type. The Chandelure doing significant damage to my team. So I want to eliminate that threat as much as possible. So I'm going to have some Stealth Rocks come out, and if my opponent decides to switch into any Pokemon, I'll still be able to deal with it because I am Ferrothorn, and then I can just Gyro Ball it, and it'll be pretty good. So yeah. So my opponent might also go for Rocks as well, and this is one of those rare situations that Stealth Rocks will actually be pretty good for me in the battle spot. Okay, so my opponent does go for the Rocks. So we're going to do the Stealth Rock exchange, more like the stock exchange, and we're going to exchange all our currency. Throwing our rocks everywhere, man. May who sinned first cast the first stone. Oh, man. So with that, I'm going to go for the Leech Seed. And okay, he goes for the Ice Shard. I believe that's a contact move. No, it's not. Okay, so that's nice. So I'm able to go for the Leech Seed. So that's pretty good. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so he does have the Ice Shard. That's definitely something I have to think about. So who else do I have? Noivern and Salamence. Okay, so now I want to Gyro Ball. Hopefully he stays in for whatever reason. Okay. So he withdraws. He's probably gonna withdraw into his maybe the the Greninja. Okay. Well, this Gyro Ball is definitely gonna do a lot of damage to this guy here, and not very effective. I know he doesn't really. He most likely doesn't have Hidden Power Fire because it wouldn't make any sense for him to really have that. So I'm gonna go for Gyro Ball again. And that should KO him. Not even worried about the low kick. The low kick is not a problem for me at all. Okay. So I eat that up like it's pretty good and tasty. And he takes a lot of damage. He lost some of his health points. Okay. Okay, so now I know he has the Donphan and the he has the Donphan and the Greninja is gone. So he's back into the Donphan. Okay. So now I am expecting the Earthquake because he has no real reason to go and there's no real reason to go and use anything else. But at this point, my Ferrothorn doesn't really have much purpose in this battle. But I'm going to lay out some Leech Seeds just because. Okay, so he does go for the Earthquake. Okay. That's pretty good. So now I'm going to go into my Salamence. So I can get off the Intimidate. So I'll be able to take at least. Well, then again, actually, after Stealth Rocks, I'm not really sure if I can take Ice Shard from here. But we're going to find out. So I'm going to Mega Evolve and Double Edge. And then, heck, I did Intimidate him, and Ice Shard is a non-stab attack, you know, coming from this Pokemon even after Intimidate. So, who knows, I might be able to live. Yeah. I took that real nicely. So, that's going to be a nice Double Edge, and it's still not going to be enough. Still not going to. Ooh, Rocky Helmet. And damage our recoil. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay. Let's see. I really hope his last Pokemon is not the Chandelure, because I'm gonna go for the goal and I'm gonna use Flamethrower as my last move. Okay, and the Ice Shard hits. That's definitely gonna KO. Okay, so now I just have to actually. Let's see, if I go for Hurricane, then actually Hurricane would be a better play because yes, Hurricane will be a better play because it could either be yeah, the only Pokemon I would have to worry about is the Mega you know, the Mega Pokemon that he has on his team. So I'm gonna go for the Hurricane. As much as I don't want to, I'm going to do it. How about the Boom Burst? No, Boom Burst would be the worst move. Flamethrower would be going for the goal, because I would just have to gamble and nah. I'm gonna go for the Hurricane. Alright, so let's do this. Hopefully the Hurricane will hit, and it goes for the Ice Shard. Hopefully the Ice Shard doesn't get a crit or anything like that. And super effective, critical hit. I knew it. I knew it. Definitely has to be a critical hit because it wouldn't have killed me. I intimidated him. Ah, man. Now I'll never know his last Pokemon. It's unfortunate. And that was just like, you know, I swear the battle spot just makes it where they just throw crits at everything and whatever they want. Like, oh, here's a crit. Here's a crit. Everybody gets a crit. Everybody just crits everything in battle spot. It's ridiculous. But hey, you know, that's the battle spot for you. And you saw my last battle. You saw how lucky I was. I was getting confusion procs in the most insane moments. You know, I wasn't even flinching or getting fully paralyzed with my Mega Blastoise. So, hey, I can't even argue about that crit. I really can't. Well, quite an interesting battle. But I do wish I could have at least seen my opponent's last Pokemon. Well, in any case, I'm glad you guys enjoyed these battles, and I will see you in the next video. Well, see you later.